This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 26. It reads, "But Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, With men this is impossible, but with the Most High all things are possible." All right, before I begin, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations unto all the Akim, brothers preaching his word in truth and in sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the hopeful elect, you sincere believers scattered wherever you may be. All right, so this is in transit post camp. Just wanted to touch on something the elder had brought out through the spirit. How the story in the book of Acts, and Lord willing we'll grab it. How a miracle was done just based off all faith, and how we were going into Esau Edom coming with these miracles, in the form of their technology they're bringing upon the world, and that digital implant they want to push upon all of the world. And let me grab that real quick. Revelation 13 and 14. All right, it says, Revelation 13 and 14, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles." And the scriptures also say that the deceived and the deceiver are his. So at the end of the day, those that are not of the elect are going to be deceived by the devil, and they're going to see it as a form of salvation, that being the micro C-hip, and then the miracles that are going to be tied with that device, But it says, "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast." Okay, their beast system, right? Rome 2.0, and with all the technology that comes with it, that comes equipped with it, and they do have the power to do so. Because why? At the end of the day, it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that's running the show. It says, "Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live," right? The revival of the Roman Empire. Right? Spiritual Rome right now, man, being headed by America. But, yeah, man, they're going to be deceived in taking that device, especially those that have some type of disability. And we're talking about those that may be lame, paralyzed, basically, and how, hell, right now you got it to where the device, they're saucing it up to where the device is bringing their functions back. Right, so they're going to tie that in, and that being a miracle. What it say? Knowledge shall increase. So while the Lord gave Esau Edom this knowledge and this technology, is going to be to their detriment. And those that take it, those that believe in this beast, in this devil, and those that are deceived, they're going to fall right along with it. All right, but I just want to bring up a point that even those that may be paralyzed, but they believe on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and they're not deceived, and with them having faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and waiting upon him, okay, we believe through the spirit that brothers are going to be endowed with that spiritual power from on high. They're going to receive that spiritual power, and the Lord could very well make it to where those that are paralyzed will stumble across a man of the Lord with that spiritual power, and they'll be healed. And it's going to be a testimony for non-believers to believe. A living testimony. It's going to boost their faith. You know, these are the times that we're coming into. Let me grab that real quick. Acts 1. Because the Lord told us, Acts 1:7, it says, and he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. All right, because nobody knows the time of the return of the Lord except Yahweh himself. It says, but ye shall receive power after that the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost part of the earth. And that being where we're at right now in the latter times in America. All right, but we're going to receive power. You know, particular men are going to have that spiritual power. Let me grab the story in the book of Acts, what the elder Hashemia had brought out as the spirit. I'm going to start at it's Acts 14, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this. Bear with me. It's Acts 14, starting at verse 6. It says, I'll just start at verse 7. Acts 14:7, it says, and there they preached the gospel, and there sat a certain man at Lystra. So like you bear with me. And there sat a certain man at Lystra, impotent in his feet, being a cripple from his mother's womb, who never had walked. The same heard Paul speak, who steadfastly beholding him, and perceiving that he had faith to be healed, said with a loud voice, stand upright on thy feet. And he leaped and walked. And when the people saw what Paul had done, they lifted up their voices, saying in the speech of Lycaonia, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the gods are come down unto us in the likeness of men. And I'll read this in the NLT. It says Acts 14:8. And while they were at Lystra, Paul and Barnabas came upon a man with crippled feet. It says he had been that way from birth, so he had never walked. And this is all to show the power of the Lord. You know, with miracles like this, it's all set up by Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, like the story in the Gospels, to where the man that was birth blind, you know, and they mentioned to where that his father sinned, that he sinned. No, it was he was born that way for the Lord to work his power, you know. And that's the thing, man. We're coming into them times to where that power is going to have to be given, right? He's going to raise up that standard. Because with Esau Edom and his weaponry, you know, with his inventory, we're going to have to escape by divine intervention. We're going to have to be given that power, because by carnal means, we're not going to win off carnal means. No, we're trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Like the scriptures say, and I've been quoting it recently, some trust in chariots and horses, but we will trust in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, loosely paraphrased. You know, that's what we have faith in at the end of the day. We can't put make flesh our arm. What the fuck is this dude doing, bro? It's like it. But continuing on, Acts 14:9, a little bit at 8, it says, he was sitting and listening as Paul preached. Looking straight at him, Paul realized he had faith to be healed. He was fucking idiot. Salakia. So, yeah, man, Paul knew within the spirit, like, oh, man, he got faith. And he didn't even ask. The person that was lame, he didn't even ask. Right? It says he was sitting and listening as Paul preached. Looking straight at him, Paul realized he had faith to be healed. So Paul called to him in a loud voice, "Stand up." And the man jumped to his feet and started walking. When the crowd saw what Paul had done, they shouted in their local dialect, "These men are gods in human form." So there you could think, like, they were stunned, wooed, like, who are these men? These men are gods. Right? But the thing is, man, that man had faith and he believed. And with his belief, he was made whole. That's why we got to remain in the faith unto the end. The Lord willing we endure, because the faith is a gift. We got to continually stay in prayer to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that he keeps the faith upon us. Right? And to continue to walk in faith. Because what it say in Hebrews, without faith, it is impossible to please him. We must believe that he is a rewarder. We must believe that he is, and he is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him, loosely paraphrasing. All right, but I'm going to continue on, because you think they're in the towns of, where idol worship was going on and such. All right, but continuing on, it says, now the temple, Acts 14 and 12, Salakia, skip. It says, they decided that Barnabas was the Greek god Zeus and that Paul was Hermes, since he was the chief speaker. Now the temple of Zeus was located just outside the town. So the priests of the temple and the crowd brought bulls and wreaths of flowers to the town gates, and they prepared to offer sacrifices to the apostles. But when the apostles, Barnabas and Paul, heard what was happening, they tore their clothing in dismay and ran out among the people shouting, "Friends, why are you doing this? We are merely humans just like you. We have come to bring you the good news that you should turn from these worthless things and turn to the living power who made heaven and earth, the sea, and everything in them." Right. So he rebuked him like, nah, we're not gods to be worshipped. Nah, this is coming from on high, from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We're coming to preach the gospel unto you and to tell you to repent and not to be following these gods that you set up. Gods falsely so-called. Gods who are no gods. All right, but to turn and to come to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that could very well be the case for the brothers that have the spiritual power that may be performing miracles. Jay's going to be calling out to Jesus or praise Jesus, and we're going to be telling them, "No, this is, hey, man, we did this in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the true living power in his son." Then to tell them that he's coming back soon. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. And if they believe, that's a Lord's will. If they're of the elect, that's a soul that's going to be saved. Through the miracles, through faith. And what he say? If you believe not me, believe for the very work's sake, loosely paraphrasing. Because you're going to have your 11th hour Israelites. The elect. But that was basically it. I just wanted to grab that little account of the faith and power, man. That's why with the Most High, all things are possible. And that power is coming. That power is coming. While we're here, but then with the new bodies, man, in the kingdom of heaven, and that's what we're waiting upon. So with that, Lord willing, is edifying and exhorting unto you again, giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors again to the apostles and elders, great millstone, Shalom, Wa Kwam Yasharala, Wa